Good morning. Temperatures are still falling out there. Macon's down to 33 degrees, Milledgeville down to 32. I think everyone could drop a couple more degrees before we eventually do warm on up, but it doesn't feel that way outside. Even though we're 33 in Macon right now, we are seeing a light northwest breeze, which is causing our temperatures to feel much closer to about 26 degrees to start off your day. And we're going to see very similar conditions like this during the afternoon, with our temperatures being impacted by that wind, because our wind gusts could be as high as 15 to 20 miles per hour later today, with some spots north of Macon, including Milledgeville, Monticello, and Sandersville, having potential to see wind gusts around 25 miles per hour. And that's going to be affecting you guys a little bit heavier than, say, a spot like Warner Robins, where I think 15 mile per hour winds is all they're going to see later on. Now, our high temperatures are going to be reaching about 51, which is still on the cooler side, and I do think today will be the coldest day that we've seen over the past week, but we're going to have colder days ahead, mainly over this weekend. We're also going to be seeing a chance of rain this weekend, which is going to help keep us colder, and I'll be talking more about that in just a second. But later on today, I still think, even though we're having that high of 51, that wind could make us feel much closer to about 42 and 43 degrees in both Macon and Warner Robins. The further north you live, the colder it's going to feel. And again, for those of you guys going up towards Atlanta, the warmest part of the day today is going to feel like 34 degrees. So your heavy jacket's not only needed here in the mid-state, but I would say a heavy jacket and gloves if anyone's going up towards the north later on. Now, we're still tracking our next rain chance, which will be moving in on Friday. The way it stands right now, I think it's going to be overnight Friday. So if you're trying to make outdoor plans during the day on Friday, you should be just fine. I'm looking right around midnight for that first good rain chance to be pushing on through. And it's mainly going to be affecting those of you that live in the northern half of our area right here north of Macon. Now, there's also potential for snow out there, just not here in the mid-state. Most of these models are showing the northern portion of Georgia starting to get a little bit of that snow mixing on in. You're mainly expecting rain and even some heavy rain here in Georgia. That is going to be pretty cold. And these rain totals could be pretty impressive out there. Many spots around the mid-state could see in between 2 and 3 inches of rain, with isolated areas around Forsyth, Thomaston, Monticello, and Sparta seeing just a little bit more than that. And now here's going to be a quick look at your fish and game forecast, brought to you by Harrison's Body Shop. The best time for today to get out there will be around 12:20.